What if I told you that one of the greatest presidents in history was born in a tiny wooden cabin, lost his mother at 9 years old, failed in business, lost multiple elections, and still changed the world forever? This is the powerful, heartbreaking, and inspiring story of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a one-room log cabin in Kentucky. His family was extremely poor. There were no fancy schools, no libraries, no electricity, just forests and hard work. When Abraham was 9 years old, tragedy struck. His mother, Nancy Hanks Lincoln, died from illness. The loss deeply affected him. He became quiet, thoughtful, and serious for his age. But Lincoln had something special, an unstoppable hunger to learn. He had less than 1 year of formal schooling in his entire life. Instead, he borrowed books whenever he could and read by candlelight or even firelight. He read law books, history books, and stories about great leaders. Education became his escape and his weapon. Failure after failure, as a young man, Lincoln moved to Illinois. Tried different jobs: store clerk, surveyor, postmaster. He even opened a small store, and it failed. He was left in debt for years. Then he entered politics, and he lost. He ran for the state legislature and lost. He tried again and won. He later ran for Congress and won. But when he tried for higher offices, including the Senate, he lost again. Most people would have quit. Lincoln didn't. During this time, he also struggled with deep sadness and depression. Yet he continued studying law and eventually became a respected lawyer known for honesty. People called him Honest Abe. Lincoln married Mary Todd, and they had 4 sons. Sadly, only one lived to adulthood. Personal tragedy followed him throughout his life. In 1860, against all odds, Lincoln was elected the 16th President of the United States. But the country was on the edge of collapse. In 1860, the United States was on the edge of collapse, the Civil War, 1861 to 1865. Shortly after Lincoln became president, the American Civil War began. The nation was divided between North and South over slavery and states' rights. It was one of the bloodiest wars in American history. Lincoln's leadership was tested every single day. He made one of the boldest decisions in American history, issuing the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that enslaved people in Confederate states were free. The war lasted 4 brutal years. Hundreds of thousands died. But in 1865, the Union won. The United States remained united, and slavery was on its way to being permanently abolished. Abraham Lincoln had preserved the nation. On April 14, 1865, just days after the war effectively ended, Lincoln attended a play at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. That night, an actor named John Wilkes Booth shot him. The next morning, Abraham Lincoln died. The nation was devastated. A poor boy from a log cabin had risen to lead a divided country through its darkest hour, only to be taken at the moment of victory. Legacy Lincoln is remembered not just as a president, but as a symbol of perseverance, unity, and moral courage. He once said, "I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true." From poverty, from failure, from heartbreak, he became one of the most respected leaders in history. If this story inspired you, imagine how many other world-changing leaders started from nothing. On this channel, we uncover the powerful life stories of the most influential people in history, from ancient legends to modern icons. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next journey through history.